everyone, so as long as I'm starting to talk about my life on here, I might as well start with my home. Here is a quick tour of my house. Right there you can see it behind me, a nice two-story house in Central Texas where it's very, very warm. As a fun little detail about my house, right back over there behind those houses, only about, I don't know, a quarter of a mile is where my son goes to school, and so we get to actually walk him every day. Sometimes I get to join in on that particular adventure right back over there. And I actually just happened to have a job doing a temp work when his school was being built, so I built the desks in his classroom and some of the other ones. All right, as we enter the house, right behind me you have pictures of our wonderful kids right back up there. If you look closely, you can see my wife. There is a bit of a wife reveal in those pictures. Walk through, have some house values up on the wall over there. There is the TV where I do most of my movie watching. That shelf had Christmas stuff on it until 2 weeks ago, even though we're in June. So I had stuff on it from Christmas until 2 weeks ago. So I just put a bunch of my amazing toys up there. My wife was not crazy about that. This was a new one. I got that one for myself for Father's Day. It's Daredevil. Why don't I have the light on in here? Probably a good idea. Turn a little bit more light on so you can see this is the space where we spend most of our time as a family. There's a little bit of laundry in here, but generally pretty clean. This is Sadie right here. Hey Sadie, did you have anything to say? Doesn't look like it. Not in a talkative mood. We'll move from there into the kitchen. And yes, so nice, normal kitchen. You know what a kitchen looks like. Moving from there, walk around the corner, we get to my garage, which I'm only showing this for a small novelty. If you watch the earliest videos on my channel, or even on this new channel, there's like a demo video of me talking about audio stuff from 4 years ago. That sheet is still up. Like the early videos I shot with the black background, it was all shot right there, and I never took the sheet down from that. All right, so that's the laundry room right there. We'll move into the backyard. This should be interesting. So for the most part, backyard, very dull. Oh, one little thing in there. We don't have trees. Well, we have this one mini tree that's not really growing, and then we have this dead tree right here that never came alive. So this is our kids' play Scape. As you can see, it fell over in a storm a couple weeks ago, and it's really heavy, so we can't pick it back up and put it up. So we're going for more of that Mad Max style, tipped over living spaces. Fun detail, I'm not quite sure where they are, but somewhere in here we have some baby bunnies that moved in, I don't know, about a week ago. So we had bunnies 3 weeks ago, and then we had bunnies about 6 weeks ago. The first batch got eaten by our dog. That's kind of a downer. I don't know why I shared that depressing story with you, but we've had 2 batches that didn't get eaten by our dog. So, yeah, Central Texas excitement. Moving along through the house. Hey, Sadie. Bye, Sadie. And we go up our nice winding staircase. Actually gets very dirty upstairs. Here's a little book nook. When you have kids, they just pull the books out and dump them on the floor. So thanks, kids. Makes things easier, or it doesn't make anything easier actually. Right back there's the kids' play space. At the moment, it's just kind of jam-packed with all their extra stuff that's kind of pushed over there. We'll get over there in just a second. Over here at the top of the stairs, actually let me get a sense of space. So you walk up the stairs and there's like a mini hallway right over here. We won't go over there too far, but that's Liam's bedroom right there. That corner is Chloe's bedroom, but it's really more of a storage room. And then right here behind me is my old shooting room, which also used to be Chloe's room. So back when I did green screen stuff, you can still see a little bit just on the wall, but this whole wall was covered in that poster board, and I used this as a green screen space. Then I transitioned to using This wall right here is my background when I, for 6 months or so, or 9 months, I don't know, however long it was, up until I built my new space right over there. It was this wall right here with my shelves behind me. That one, pretty space right there. So it's a pretty small little room with just a lot of stuff crammed into it. Darth Vader hiding in the closet. Then my whiteboards everywhere with my goals and mapping out the excitement. If you don't know, there's also stuff all over the floor as well. So yeah, a little bit of a tricky space. So as we move through the hallway, we get over here. Here's that little kid's nook that just has their toys everywhere to give you a sense of just how messy that is. And then the big kind of fun, exciting thing is my office space. So right back here, this all here is a new wall we built 6 weeks ago, and to build my new office space and my wife's new office space. So this whole thing behind me wasn't there, and this was one big open room and big space that kind of ran the full length of our house. And we bought it because at the time we moved in, I was a youth pastor, and so I would do like movie nights at our house all the time, and I have teenagers over, and so I'd need this whole big old room right here where you could fit 20, 30 people watching a movie or something like that. And at the time we even had a projector instead of a TV, and so we projected all across this wall right here would be one gigantic screen with 5-point sound, all that fun stuff. Well, I'm not a youth pastor anymore, so I don't have 30 people I ever need to have over at my house. I'm not social enough to want to have 30 people over at my house if it's not related to, a ministry type thing or something like that, in which case it's just a room that we weren't really using. Sometimes my son would come upstairs and play video games on this TV, but that was about it. And so then we went, hey, this YouTube thing's happening. My wife works full-time from home now, so we're like, let's build this out into an office, and so I can have a shooting space back here that's designed for what I want it to be. Like paint the color that I want it to be, put the shelves, have the space, the cornering, all that stuff. My lights are now hung from the ceiling. That's new as of just a few days ago. And we could make that happen. Like that's what we wanted to do. And then my wife has that corner over there where she kind of put her stuff. I was like, "Do you sure you don't want to like back up to mine?" So no, I have my own little corner. So she has her own little work nook corner over there. And even though we've been in here for like 6 weeks, because we keep working on things, it's still like, there's still like dust on my desk and everything like that. But yeah, there you go. So little image of my shooting space from another angle. And if you look underneath here, here's all my wooden posters from when I swapped them out. They're right back over there. You can see a few right there. So, and then hidden behind this door over here is extra paint and other things like that that are stranded there. So there you go, there's my house. The downstairs is pretty clean right now, and the upstairs is pretty messy. Like another room of just chaos. Kids' room, of course, chaos. So there you have it. That is my house. I'll walk downstairs, walk back outside so you can see it just one more time. As I'm exiting out. Oh, a couple more fun little details. We always have bird nests right up here, and so birds come and live with us. We put up a bird feeder. I need to refill that one of these days. Probably today, so they don't go hungry. Anyway, there you have it. That is my home in Central Texas.